Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
So the needle's moved a little bit. So, it's not like I'm being a total hermit. Like I said, I've been going on to dating sites. And, we find out there's a reason why these girls are on dating sites. I mean, not that I'm no catch, not that I'm no Prince Charming, but you go and, in this day and age, I'm 37, so women in my age range that are single, well, even ones that aren't single, have at least one. I mean, you'd be so surprised. I don't know what I would do if I met a woman that didn't have a kid. I do start the age range at about 25 on my search results. Like you can put the age. And so okay, maybe it'll be a 25-year-old that doesn't have a kid. But then again, what the hell am I going to do with a 25-year-old? Other than the obvious. And then even me and my baby mama, there's a 9-year difference between us, which, there was a huge, like I would make pop culture references, and on top of the fact that she was never too much pop culture anyway, I'd make references to go right over her head. But you go and you look at these profiles, and it's like, I like my kids, and I like hanging out with my friends and being with my kids. And it's like, well, yeah, it's like the most bland, I'm a good person. Okay, why are you a good person? I try to make my profile at least funny. Give me something to work with. Tell me you like a TV show or whatever, And of course, the one popular show that a lot of girls like to use, I guess, to make them sound like they're cool is The Walking Dead. Nothing against The Walking Dead. It's a great show. But if I had a nickel for every profile of a girl that said she likes The Walking Dead, and you see, obviously these are people, maybe it's because I'm so connected to the internet and so much of my existence is online that I don't understand people who don't know how to use, their cell phone, or, and it's like, there's a girl, you'll see they'll put, I use OkCupid. That's the dating site I use. I've used other ones. I've used Plenty of Fish. There was another one I used. But I believe OkCupid works that, one of the ways you can sign in is connecting to your Facebook, and then you can upload pictures from your Facebook. So you'll see, I think there's an option where you can upload your own photos, but, you'll see, a sideways photo. And I would assume that at least in this day and age, some people would at least know how to rotate your photo. If you're sideways, unless you're doing it to be quirky, which you're not. Most of them, they're doing it because they just don't know how to. And nowadays, most phones, will orient the picture to the way you're holding the camera. It knows you're holding the phone sideways. Or then you'll have girls that choose profile pictures, because obviously you upload photos, and the one thing I don't like about OkCupid is that it automatically takes your most recent photo and makes it your profile photo. So there'll be, what I don't understand is girls who upload photos, and it'll be her with a group of her friends. So, we take it into the fact that by the time someone actually looks at your photo, the first photo that they're going to see is a picture of you and your friends. Well, if you're on a dating site, you don't know who the hell is on the photo. You literally have to swipe to the next couple of photos to find out who the hell it is. Then you got a couple girls who are they'll have their 2 or 3 best girlfriends, and every picture they have is with their 2 or 3 best girlfriends. And you're like, well, who the fuck is it? Is it the cute one? And you find out, no, it's not the cute one. It's pick a cute one? Oh, perfect. And like I said, not that I'm Prince Charming or anything like that. And then you got the women, and then they'll post a picture of their kids, which, I'm guilty of, on Facebook and stuff like that. I have pictures of my daughter. But you're on a dating site. That's a little weird. I can understand if it was a picture of you with your kid. That makes sense. But, if you're just looking to fill spaces into the profile and posting a picture of your kids, that's a little odd. And And then, then the next one is people post pictures of their dog, And I've seen more dogs. I don't think I've ever seen a solo picture of a cat. I mean, I've seen women with pictures holding their cats, but I've seen tons of profiles where someone would just put the picture of their dog. And I've learned that I can't be with a woman that likes dogs. Dogs are, in my opinion, animals who, are loyal, which I can understand why a woman would like a dog, because dogs are loyal. I know they say dogs are man's best friend, but that's hardly the case. They're big, dumb animals. Dogs are stupid. I don't care what. Yeah, you could train them to do intelligent things, and they have incredible senses of smell, and they can find, an ounce of marijuana in, some, tourist suitcase at the airport. But dogs are stupid animals. They really are. And everything that is considered intelligent about a dog is because it's been trained that way. Us as humans, we project intelligence on a dog, and it's not really a case. But I've learned, that a woman with a dog is a woman that they want the man to be like that dog. They want that man to be a big, dumb, stupid, loyal animal that's neutered. That's And it's funny, if you notice, you really notice, these women never have female dogs. They never have female dogs. It's always, or if they have a female dog, it's with another male dog. You'll never see a woman with just a female dog. And this male dog, and it's neutered. They cut his balls off. I don't know. Put upon that as you will about how they want their man. They want their man to be neutered. And not that I'm Mr. I'm not a dog. I'm not running around the streets. I'm not, if I started dating women, it's not like I hang out with the fellas, or I go to strip clubs, or I go to football games, or card games. I'm not like this guy that runs around. I'm very much a house person. I occasionally like to go to concerts, or other, things that get me out of the house, but for the most part, I'm going to be home. I'm in front of Facebook, or even if I'm not in front of Facebook, I'm playing my PlayStation 3 or whatever the case may be. And I hope that doesn't terribly date me, now the big thing is PlayStation 4. But, I'm not a guy that runs around. I'm saying? I'm at a point right now where a woman doesn't have to question my loyalty. A woman doesn't have to. Any woman that got to know me. We don't have to worry about female friends on my Facebook page. It's not, there's a friend. They're friends. There's girls that I've known. I'm not friends with any of my exes online, but it is what it is. It's funny how your Facebook, I'm Facebook friends with people that I knew in high school, and I'm literally on my 20-year. It's been 20 years since I graduated. And I'm friends with people that I literally haven't seen for 20 years. Or maybe I might have seen briefly during the 10-year reunion 10 years ago. But yet, ex-girlfriends, ex-wives, they're not friends with me. And maybe it's because of my sparkling personality. But, you go online and you try to meet people, and it's just so... I think I figured it out, right now, if I had the money, and that's the big, like I said, the big problem is that I'm broke. If I had the money to afford a maid, a chef, and a hooker, I think if I could do those three things, I'd be spectacular. And of course, it'd be great if I could find a woman that does two or more of those things. If I could find a woman that was a chef, a hooker, and a maid, it'd be fucking fantastic. And not that, it's not, being a hooker or whatever. I say that as a joke, but you know what I mean. I'm not dead. I still enjoy sex or whatever, or I would enjoy sex if someone had it with me. It's been a couple of months, so, again, I can't, I miss it. I don't miss it to the point where I'm going to pay for it. And it's a joke that, you know what I mean, having sex with someone that, for it's not any kind of, connection or whatever. At least, I say that, but, you obviously if you're putting your dick in somebody, you have some sort of connection to them. even if it's a financial one. A chef, you know, let's be real here. I mean, I'm a guy. I'm a bachelor. You know, I've pretty much, you know, I cook like a bachelor. I eat like a bachelor. You know, I've been known to eat gross things, not gross things, but you know, like I could eat raviolis out of the can, not even cook it, just pop the can open. You know, give me a spoon, and I'm straight. And then the maid, once again, sort of the same deal. I mean, you know, not that my house is absolutely disgustingly filthy or whatever, but it's a bachelor. It's a bachelor pad. You know, things aren't exactly up to snuff as they would be if I lived with a woman. Women tend. And of course, I'm grossly putting everything. Women tend to be cleaner than men and are more prone to keep a clean house. I mean, the guy, it's like, look, you know, okay, I go a week without cleaning the toilet, big fucking whoop. But then again, if you're the only one using the toilet, I mean, it's your dirt, it's your germs, it's not like you're using some public toilet or whatever. So, I mean, does it sound gross? Yeah, but you know, guys don't mind living in their own filth because it's their own filth. So yeah, you know, you see these pictures, and then you know, there are girls who have mastered the art of like holding the camera. You know, oh, you have such a pretty face, and that was a complaint my ex always used to have. My ex-wife, you know, she had a very, very pretty face, and you know, but she was a big girl. You see these pictures, you know, of course, you know, they suck you in because you see the picture and you're like, wow, she is really cute. You know, and then you see the second picture, and it's another face picture. Like, oh, okay, yeah, she's still cute. Then by the time you get to like the third or the fourth picture, then you're like, even they're like hip to the game, like, okay, I'm gonna show you a funny shot, and you're like, oh boy, was I misled there, you know? Which not really, you're not really misled. You know, and like I said, not that I'm fucking Prince, I'm a fat guy myself. I'm damn near, oh no, excuse me, I'm over 300 pounds, and I'm only 5'8". So, you know, like I said, I'm not exactly, you know, running around shirtless. So, you know, I don't mind being with a big girl. I've been with a big girl before. I'll be with a big girl again. I mean, if I had my preference, I like thin. Yeah, I mean, you know, and I don't, and when I say thin, I mean thin. I mean, I don't like, oh my God, are you sick? Kind of thin. You know, I don't mind no ass. I'm a titty man, don't get me wrong, I love titties. I mean, if I had some perfect woman out there, she would be thin with big titties. But even I've even gotten to the point where even titties don't really, they're not a deal. You know, if a girl doesn't have titties, it's not a deal breaker. You know, and then you got the opposite. We got the big girls who got gigantic titties because they're big. You know, they're bound to have big titties, and that's a shame when, you know, it's gonna sound like horribly sexist. If you're a big girl and you don't have big tits, that's kind of like you fucked up somewhere. God doesn't like you or something. That's horrible for me to say. You know, I'm sounding like a bitter guy. So here I am at work. So I'm gonna bid you adieu. Don't be a stranger.